Right now, somewhere, someone is about to take a sip, and they have absolutely no idea what they're actually holding. To all of you, this is just a drink, a little fun, a Friday night. But the very first human who ever drank this had absolutely no clue what was about to happen to his body. Today, we know exactly what alcohol is. We drink it to celebrate. But the first human being who ever drank it didn't understand a single thing that was happening inside his own body. 40,000 years ago, no bars, no bottles, no idea what fermentation even was, just fruit, rotting quietly in the heat. Nobody was watching, but something was already changing inside it. Miles away, a tribe sits around the fire after a long day of hunting. Everyone is exhausted. Everyone is hungry. One young hunter decides to look for something, anything to eat. He walks off alone into the dark, and under a tree, he finds it. Fruit, split open, smelling strange. He hesitates for a moment, but hunger always wins. He squeezes the juice into a hollow piece of wood and brings it to his lips. One sip, nothing happens. He shrugs it off and heads back to the fire like nothing happened. But a few minutes later, something changes. His legs feel strange, his head feels lighter, and he has no idea why. He stumbles back into the firelight, and the tribe immediately notices something is wrong. He's smiling, but his eyes look off. He tries to sit down and completely misses the log. The tribe freezes. Nobody has ever seen anything like this. Nora pulls her children behind her. Otto grips his staff tighter. Someone whispers, "Poison." Someone else whispers, "A spirit has entered him." Nobody moves closer except him, because right now he feels incredible. And that's when things get even stranger. He stands up and starts laughing loudly for absolutely no reason. Then he starts moving his arms, then his legs. He's dancing badly, but he doesn't care at all. Otto cautiously steps forward to check on him and gets pulled straight into the dance. Otto stumbles, completely thrown off guard. Even the children start laughing now. The whole camp has never seen anything like this. Eventually, he collapses by the fire, exhausted, and falls asleep instantly. The laughter stops. The fear comes back. Nora leans in close, checking if he's still breathing. Otto stares into the fire, deep in thought. Nobody in the tribe sleeps that night. Everyone is asking the same silent question. What if he doesn't wake up? The fire slowly burns low, and the whole camp waits. The sun begins to rise. Golden light spreads across the camp, and Finn's eyes slowly open. He's alive. He sits up like absolutely nothing happened. The whole tribe stares in disbelief. Otto slowly picks up his fallen staff, and for the first time, curiosity replaces fear. A few days later, someone else goes looking for that same fruit, on purpose this time. He drinks it, and he laughs too. Then a third person tries it, then a fourth. Slowly, the whole tribe wants this feeling. Nobody understands why it happens. They just know they like it. Thousands of years pass, and humans stop waiting for fruit to rot by accident. They start making it happen on purpose. Villages turn this accident into a craft. Then Mesopotamia writes it down as one of the first recipes in human history. Beer becomes part of daily meals. It's given to children, mixed with bread, poured at every meal. Entire festivals are built around it. What started as one confused hunter under a tree has become one of humanity's biggest traditions. Now the camera moves to Egypt. Thousands of workers are building the pyramids. Back-breaking labor under a brutal sun. And at the end of the day, they don't get paid in coins. They get paid in beer. Several liters a day for every single worker. It wasn't a treat. It was literally their wage. The pyramids you see in photos today were partly built on rivers of beer. Let that sink in for a second. Centuries later, in medieval Europe, drinking water could genuinely kill you. Rivers and wells were contaminated with waste and disease, so people did something that sounds insane today. They drank weak beer instead of water all day, every day, children included, because the brewing process made it safer than the water itself. It wasn't about getting drunk. It was about staying alive. For hundreds of years, alcohol was safer than water. Now the camera moves to Rome. Here, wine wasn't just a drink. It was status. The wealthy competed over whose wine was sweeter, richer, stronger. So they added a special syrup to make it sweeter. It was boiled down in lead pots, which quietly poisoned the syrup with every single batch. Nobody knew. It tasted better. That's all that mattered. The richer the Roman, the more of this sweet poison they drank. Historians now believe it may have caused slow lead poisoning across the Roman elite. For centuries, the finest wine in the world may have been quietly killing the people who could afford it most. The poor, drinking cheap, simple wine may have unknowingly been safer than the emperors themselves. History's strangest twist: luxury was the poison. Which brings us back to right now. Back to that bar. Back to that glass, still frozen in time. The freeze breaks. Sound rushes back in. And he finally takes that first sip, completely unaware of everything that came before this exact moment. 40,000 years of accidents, of fear, of curiosity, of wages, festivals, and poisoned luxury. All of it sitting quietly inside one ordinary glass. The next time you raise a drink, remember the hunter who had no idea what was happening to him. Remember the tribe who thought he was dying. Remember the workers who built pyramids for it. And remember the emperors who didn't know it was killing them. One sip, 40,000 years of history, and you never even noticed. If this messed with your head a little, subscribe. There's a lot more history that's way weirder than what you learned in school.